Welcome back, everyone. This is Jaronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6. We are starting episode 30. Alright, so last episode I said we were going to start messing around with the new lava sources, and we might get to that this episode, but before I do that, I am going to make some new weapons, because I've been putting it off for a long time, and I have every intention of killing lots of stuff soon, so we are going to do this. In between episodes, I've done a little bit of research. This may or may not be the best way to do this, but I like the way it looks. So, what we have is, I'm going to make a cleaver. A cleaver is an incredibly strong weapon. To give you an idea, I will show you this. I'm going to make two weapons, actually. We've got the normal broadsword, which is what I've had in the past. I'm going to use a manual and tool rod. The manual and tool rod gives you the durability multiplier of 2.5. So it takes, it's the best tool rod you can use for it. Which, by the way, I've been mining in the Nether in case you couldn't have guessed. But you got the manual and tool rod, and then we've got the paper wide guard. That way it gives me an extra multiplier, and the manual and sword blade. Okay, that gives me a durability of 3600, 4 hearts attack with 4 modifiers. Now, I could make it like that, but instead, I'm going to use this cactus tool rod. This cactus tool rod, the durability goes down considerably, you can see, 1436, but this gives it a jagged trait, and the jagged trait does extra damage to enemies. So this is going to make the sword actually stronger. I toyed around with actually putting the cactus as the wide guard and the paper as the handle, because who wants to actually hold on to a cactus handle, right? But the paper handle modifier is so much worse. It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. Let's just put it that way. So I'm gonna go with the cactus tool rod, the paper wide guard, and the manual and sword blade with an attack of 4 hearts. Okay. I may decide to change this up. I've never actually used the jagged trait before, so this could go good, bad, or otherwise. But there it is. So, for those of you who are paying attention, which would not be me, durability, 1440, attack, 4 hearts. Okay, so I want to make the cleaver because the cleaver is supposed to be really, really strong. So I made up some manual and tough tool rods. And I made up a cactus large plate so I can get the jagged thing. And I made up the manual and blade. This has a base attack of 7 hearts. And that's without any modifications, 7 hearts. Now, I thought about putting in a piece of paper somewhere, and I could. I actually even have... I made a paper tough tool rod here to try it out, and you go from 9,492 durability to 5,000 durability. I don't really like that very much. If I really thought I could get away with this, I might put in, something else like an obsidian rod. Wait a minute, do I have an obsidian rod? Ooh, that's an idea. I wonder what the difference of making an obsidian... No, that's my other extra. Thaumium, manulin, seared, obsidian. I don't have enough obsidian here. That makes me curious. I probably should have done all this long before now so that you guys wouldn't have to watch me do it. But I'm curious now if I put an obsidian rod in there, because that'll give it the unbreaking characteristic. Well, reinforced, which translates to unbreaking. But that's a very interesting thought. I'm curious to see how it might turn out. So let me melt this. There's the blade. What is that one? Is that the sword blade? Okay, good. I would have accidentally poured obsidian sword blade because I thought that was the tough tool rod laying there. Tough tool rod. Alright, so in theory... Well, I mean, I wouldn't get the extra trait from having it be paper, but I would get reinforced on it, and that might be a pretty good way to go about it. I'm going to leave the plate here because I like the idea of it being jagged. I want to make one of these, one, because it's really strong and really good to swing around at enemies. It has a natural ability of beheading. This natural ability works on wither skeletons, so you're more likely to get the wither skeleton skulls when using this. So this will probably be my my wither skeleton killing stick when it comes time, and I think it takes 3 ingots worth to make a tough tool rod. Yep. Need just a little bit more in the time department. There we go. Finish pouring. It should leave me with 1 ingot left over. And obsidian tough tool rod. Alright, so let's see how this looks now. We have the manual, which is 94.92, and we substitute it for obsidian, which makes it 62.64, but has reinforced 3 on it, versus a paper one, which is 53. I think I like the idea of using the obsidian, actually. That gives it jagged and reinforced, and yeah, let's do that. So base attack of 7 hearts with jagged, which is going to add extra damage. Jagged gives it the splintered effect, which why it doesn't just say splintery is beyond me, but this should, in theory, work out. And I like the reinforced because that means it's going to be harder to break. So there we go. We now have 2 new weapons. And I have a whole bunch of extra stuff. But you know what? I think I'll just keep pieces and put them back here. Alrighty, so now we have those, but we don't want to leave them at that. We don't like that. We like to make things better and stronger and cooler. So we are going to go and get some gold and some diamonds. 2 diamonds. Whoops. Not that. We'll just go the stack of gold because I'm not going to try to count out 18 clicks. Alrighty, 2 blocks of gold. And since these are going to be this, we will tap out all the nether quartz that I just went and mined. Now, if I remember correctly, nether quartz, they come in stacks of 4s instead of, yep, there we go, block of quartz. So we're going to put some sharpening on these things. I kind of want to put looting on one of them. Maybe that's not a good idea, but I like the idea of having a looting sword. That's why I use my hammer. That's why I haven't replaced my sword for so long. I've been using my hammer to bash stuff with because it's got looting on it. And the idea of having looting on it is really appealing to me. So let's do this one first, just because I've got to know. Alrighty, so we're going to 7.5. And I'm purposely doing this way because I'm going to max this thing out with 3 upgrades to the power on it. Whoops. And this is going to use all this up. Then I will add then I'll add the extra modifier on, so I can put on like a self-repair or something like that. And it comes up to 11.5 hearts of damage. That is awesome. Alright, so let's add the modifier to it. You know, I could actually add more quartz and just make this, but manualin is so hard to deal with. Manualin is a real pain in the butt to try to find and make, and I'd much rather just have it be auto-repairing. Maybe down the line I will do something different in that respect, but for now, we're going to leave it like that. And now this one is going to get the same. Now, you might ask yourself, why is he doing it this way? It doesn't make sense for him to build 2 swords. Well, when it comes actually time to use them, you'll understand a little bit better. I'm going to do it this way specifically because the... Oh, wait a minute, I want to... Yeah, I gotta pay a little bit closer attention on this because I don't want to use up the last modifier here. I think I will actually give this looting. When you see the usage difference between the normal sword and the broadsword, you will know... No, that was... Oh, okay, it's putting the... Got it, okay. You'll see why. It'll make more sense. Okay, so 7.5 hearts on this one. And I'm going to... I could upgrade it further, but I'm not going to. So let's just... For the moment... Why is all my stuff all weird? I don't know, whatever. Alright, so for the moment, I'm just going to break this stuff back down. That way I can sort it, and it will wind up where I want it. Alright, so that's getting sorted out. Now, let's go try out the new toys. I've got some wither skeletons that I feel... What in the world? I've got a mining fatigue. Ah, okay. So, when it says that this blade is a little unruly, it gives you mining fatigue. Mining fatigue makes you swing slower. And therefore, because if you're going to be swinging slower, that's what makes this particular blade not as easy to deal with. Because of the nature of which it swings. So, if you watch, this is swinging as fast as it possibly can. Which actually, that's pretty fast. I don't see that being that much of a problem. And to insta-kill. Oh my god, that is awesome. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Ah, 4 at once and you have nothing. Oh, I should have put looting on this thing. Oh, man. Looting on this, and as powerful as it is. This definitely has potential. Oops, hello. Come here, boys. Good boys. Stupid, but good. So, yeah, I've pretty much got a... Whoops. I got a one-hit killer, beheader, and... Ha! That skeleton picked up the wither skeleton skull and put it on as a helmet. That's awesome. As long as I get it back. Okay, so this might be my new favorite weapon, like ever. The potential of this is immense. Excellent. Okay, well, that works just nicely. Let's try the other one. Come on. Seriously? Hello? Oh, great. An armored one. Okay, well, 2 shots. Still not bad. Still not bad. Although, I gotta say, I kind of like the one shot of the cleaver. So, I think I might make the cleaver my new toy. That's just too fun. Okay, so I guess at some point I will want to... Excuse me. At some point I might want to try to do more stuff with it. We'll figure that out. For now, we're going to put this away because, yeah, I think I found my newest, funnest toy. Beware, beware, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna slice and dice. Alrighty, so... now that we have a new toy to play with, and I will play with it plenty more off-screen, because you guys don't really want to see me just sit there and kill withers forever. Ooh, necrotic bones. Whoops, that doesn't go there. Yeah, that's got potential too. Adding lifesteal to it. Actually, let me look that up real quick, because this might be useful to think about. Necrotic. Placing the bone of wither skeleton on a tool gives it its nefarious life stealing. Heals the player every time a monster is attacked. Heals 1 heart per bone. Okay, so that actually wouldn't be as good. I thought that you got that the harder you hit for that, the more it would give you back because of that. But it won't be as effective if I'm killing with one hit. It won't be as big a deal. The other thing I wanted to do was to make a bow. To make myself a bow, but we're not going to handle that right now. For now, we're going to go back and we're going to go into industrial craft. Whoops, not that. This. Okay, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to get started generating power. Second thing we're going to do is create a tank to hold all this lava that I'm now able to move around. So here we go, industrial craft. So one of the first things I want to do is build a geothermal generator. And the geothermal generator is going to use lava to produce power. And they changed a lot of the looks of these. They didn't used to all look like this. Is that it? Nope, induction furnace. Electric furnace, iron furnace. Macerator, extractor, thermal centrifuge. Thermal centrifuge. Okay, that's a new one for me. Metal former. Now, I've heard about the metal former. But, there it is. Geothermal generator. Okay, so for the geothermal generator, we are going to need some iron item castings. No idea. Casings. No idea how to do that. A generator. A generator I know. Okay, no I don't. RE battery. Now that is going to be okay. Tin item casing. Okay, how do you make item casings? Use a forge hammer on tin plates. Okay, how do you make tin plates? Use a forge hammer on tin ingots. Okay, so I can see we're going to need forge hammers. This is a new thing for me, so bear with me as I stumble through it looking like an idiot. Let's see, sticks and iron. Oh my god, I could never make one of those. It will take forever to gather all the... Oh wait, I can make a bunch of those. Except for the wood. Not the wood. I think I just looked right past the sticks, didn't I? That's okay. I can deal with that, and you get out of here. Alright, so... forge hammer, forge hammer, forge hammer. Forge hammer. There we go, forge hammer. Alright. What? An iron helmet? That made no sense whatsoever. Why would an iron helmet be a part of a recipe like this? Oh, there it is. Oh, it says it's a stick. It's a stick. That's a funny looking stick. Don't you guys agree? I agree. Okay, so we're going to make... Oh, these don't stack, but we'll make 2 of them because I imagine that they wear out. Okay, so to make... Oops, no. To make the geothermal generator, we're going to need iron item casings, which is an iron plate, which is iron in a forge hammer. So let's see. Iron, forge hammer, go. Oh yeah, definitely going to need bunches of these. Okay, so, well, you know, it doesn't matter. Let's just do that. And wow, that was a really quick and gone forge hammer. Okay, but that's okay. We've got plenty of item casings now, or iron item casings, so that's good. And now that we have plenty of iron item casings, we need empty cells. Empty cells extract... No. Metal former. That's good to know. No, no, no. Are you going to tell me that the only way I can make these is with a metal former? Seriously? That makes no sense. This makes no sense. How can you make this extruding? So the only way to make empty cells now is with tin plates and a metal former? Okay, so how do you make a metal former? And if it, I swear to God, if it requires tin plates, I'm going to scream. Metal former requires coils, toolboxes, basic machine casings, and electronic circuit. Okay, well, that makes no sense. Why would the only way to make an empty cell be with a machine? And how would you power the machine to do the work if you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Geothermal generator, forget the empty cells, just a generator. Normal everyday generator. Requires an iron furnace, which is a furnace with iron plates, and that's fine. We should have plenty of that. We'll just do this one step at a time, because, yeah, stupid just happened. And not me either. It makes no sense to have them. The only way to make empty cells with a machine, seems a bit off to me, but that's fine. And I should have these like that. Okay, now we have iron furnaces. Alrighty, so now we should be able to make... Okay, we got the iron furnaces, now we got the iron plates, now we need an RE battery, which would be tin item casings. Okay, I don't have those. An insulated tin cable. Tin cable is using tin plate and a cutter. A cutter is iron plates and iron ingots. Okay, I should be able to make one of those real quick. Go. Oh, that's right, I crushed up all the iron ingots. Wow, this is going to be a little more complicated than I remember. Mainly because they changed, like, everything. So, that's fine. I can work with it. It just take me a minute. So, bear with me. Okay, there's the snips. And now we need tin. Should be that one. Nope, that's silver. Lead, iron, tin. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to beat the crap out of some tin to make tin plates. Then we're going to take the tin plates and we're going to snip them into tin cable. And I don't want to make too many of these. 33, there's a nice odd number. Let's go with 33. Go with the oddest number you can come up with. Okay, so now we should break these down into casings and these down into plates. Alright, and that killed my other hammer, but that's fine. We should now... Oh wait, I need some rubber, which thankfully I've actually been getting ready. And now we should be able to take the tin cable and the rubber, and now we have insulated tin cable. Excellent. So now we should, in theory, be able to make the battery. Oh, we need some redstone to go with all of this. Oh. I don't want to automatically fill my entire inventory every time I want to request one stack. Okay, so... Ooh, actually, I wonder if that'll work. Well, I'll worry about that later. Alright, so let's see. Thermal generator, battery, go! Yay, I made 10 batteries. I might not should have made all of those right off, but oh well. So, now we should be able to do one of these. Oh, iron plates. Iron furnace, RE batteries, and iron plates. I don't have any iron plates because I just used them all. Alrighty, so that means we need another hammer, which we should be able to go ahead and do. I can see where we're going to make a lot of these hammers, but for now, the metal former machine seems to do what the hammer does, so I'm assuming that once we get to a certain point, we will just have the machine do it all for us. Alright, so generators, go. Okay, let's just do it my way. Generators, go. Thank you. Okay, 5 generators should be plenty. Actually, it's gonna be... Oh, this is very interesting. I'm curious as to how this is gonna turn out. So now I've got generators, and I can generate EU, which is the power that's going to be used. So now I should probably make that metal former. There it is. Okay, so what is it going to take to make a metal former? Toolbox. Bronze item casings. Okay, well, we're going to go around in circles for a little while. Okay, so 2 chests, 10 item casings to make 2 toolboxes. Alright, bronze. That should be the tinkerer's Yes, Tinker's alloy. So that's going to be 10 of those, and we should run these now through the hammer. I swear I might call this episode Hammer Time just because. Oh, wait a minute. I don't actually have to do all of those. I can do it like that. Excellent. Alright, so now we put these here, and we spread these around here, and we get toolboxes. Yay, sweet. Okay, so that takes care of... Oops, not that anymore. We're trying to make this. Okay, that's the 2 toolboxes. No big deal. Basic machine casing is iron plates in a circle. We should have that. Alrighty, and... Coils. Coils are uninsulated copper cable around an iron ingot. Uninsulated copper cable is, of course, copper cut. Copper's hammer. Wow, we're really going to play Hammer Time. Okay, that's fine. So, let's hammer out some of these. I can see we're going to have well, I'm going to use a lot of storage for this particular thing. Alright, so that's good. Now we do this, and then we do this, because this is good. I know I'm going to use a ton of this stuff anyway, so it's not a big deal. So iron surrounded by these is going to make those. I need 3 for starts. And now we should be, need an electronic circuit, which is going to iron plate, redstone, and copper cable. There's the copper cable. Okay. So I'm not going to feel bad about having that now at all. There's the rubber. And so we should be able to now go this, 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 this. Then we can go with this, 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 go. And this plus this, this plus this. Okay, fine. We'll do it manually. Take all the fun out of it. Apparently they don't like the idea of letting you shift-click in non-stackable items. Toolboxes don't stack, so you can't shift-click the recipe because you have a non-stackable item. Okay, so there's our metal former. Okay, so tentatively we're going to put this here just because I don't want to have to deal with the crap. And we're going to put one of these here, one of these here, and we're going to put the metal former in the center. Now, if everything still works the way it used to, which it better considering... Oh, wait, no, it probably won't, but that's okay. So we're going to take some charcoal out. We're going to fill these generators. Now, the generators should generate power, and they should give power to any adjacent block. So with these generating power, this should now be getting power, and look, yes it is. Okay, good. So let's see, extruding. Iron, 10 item casings. Okay, extrude me some 10 iron casings, and that should make me, I hope, some empty cells. Tin can? I don't want a tin can, I want an empty cell. Tin can, okay. Empty cell. Metal former, mode extruding. Oh, 10 plates, not 10 parts. Okay, well, my mistake. That's okay. So, let's see. Do we have some tin? Let's put some tin in here. And no, I don't want to extrude. I don't want to roll. Oh, wait, yes, I do want rolling. Now, rolling is showing the sign of the hammer, so that should turn these into plates. This is a rather lengthy process, apparently. That's fine. This can go through. It has the upgrade slots over here, so we'll be able to upgrade it with extra power supply and extra speed of processing, so that won't be a big deal to do. So this will work out fine. The upgrades, actually, while that's processing, let's look over here. Oh, there they were. This is your overclocker upgrade, which makes it work faster. This won't be that big of a thing to do. It's just the 10K cooling cells are a real pain in the butt. So, but that's fine. 10 plates around a bucket of water will do that. So that'll be great. Alright, so now that we have 10 plates, let's put this here, change this to extruding, and this should get us some empty cells. Alright, so assuming this is going to work correctly, to make the geothermal generator, we need iron item casings, glass, the generators, which I have now, and empty cells. So I've got 3 generators. I've got Okay, iron item casings. Do I have any of those? Iron item casings. Yes, I do. Excellent. So, and there's the empty cells. So now, in theory, we should be able to make geothermal generators. Unless they just don't like me again. Okay, so that should be fine there. That goes there. Then the cells go up the center. Oh, no glass. Good lord, how did I forget that? And glass. Alrighty, so we now have 3 geothermal generators, which I think is awesome. Alright, I'm going to leave that recipe in there for the moment, and I'm going to break these, because I just don't care to have generators running on charcoal. I specifically didn't want that, so I'm not going to keep it. Alright, so now we should be able to take this, being my ender tank full of lava, and I'm not sure if this is where I'll leave my power generation for these machines. It probably won't be. I'll probably create a separate little side room for it. But for now, we're going to put that there. And then we're going to put this, put this there and there. Oh, just put them there, there, and there. Yeah, why not? We'll have fun with it. Let's see, fluid duct. And we should go here, 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 and there. A little bit redundant, but I can fix that. Don't need you going in there as well, or there as well. And now, by right-clicking on this, this should start this outputting, and we now have lava flowing into the geothermal generators, and it's filling up rather nicely. And now, we are generating power with lava. So, awesome. And we're building up extra EU, so that's great as well. What's the... That's kind of funny. Anyway, that's good enough for now. We'll do a little bit more research in the meantime and try to figure out how I want to do this. But for now, this is Jeronitis signing off. If you see anything you like, give me a like. If you want to follow along and see what I do next, give me a subscribe. Otherwise, help spread the gaming.